content. First, the highlights. President Buhari assures availability of new Naira notes. Fresh protest rocks Osun over tribunal judgment. Southeast Governor Sean Soludo as Anambra hosts regional conference. Thugs attack Jando's convoy, injure 3. And on the foreign scene, Ukraine President appoints Obi Ezekwesili as ambassador. And in sports, Iheanacho's goal sends Leicester City through to 5th round. Details now. The World News at 6 begins with President Muhammadu Buhari assuring Nigerians today on the availability of new Naira notes as the central bank and commercial banks are working to resolve the challenges. In a statement by his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, the president noted that a number of initiatives by the central bank and all commercial banks are underway to speed up distribution of the new notes and do all that is necessary to forestall cash squeeze and chaos. President Buhari assured that the government would ensure that citizens are unharmed in their businesses and no disruption is caused to the entire supply chain arising from the currency swap due to end shortly. Meanwhile, following Friday's Osun election petition tribunal judgment in favor of former Governor Adegboyega Oyetola, protesters have blocked major roads within the state capital, Osogbo. VOP reports that the protesting residents of the state have blocked the busy Osogbo-Ikirun Road, Gbongon-Ibadan Road, Oke-Fia, Old Garage and Freedom Park. The development caused many commuters to be stranded, just as many business owners who own shops around the access did not open for business transactions. However, the protest did not spread to residential areas as daily activities went on as usual without disturbances. The protest also spread to towns like Ikirun, Ilesha, Ilobo, Iwo, Ile-Ife and other towns where residents, annoyed with the tribunal judgment, also trooped out en masse to protest. Meanwhile, the Osun All Progressives Congress APC, expressing concern, have urged the Inspector General of Police Alkali Baba Usman to intervene and put a stop to threats to lives and properties rocking the state. In the meantime, the Inspector General of Police Usman Alkali Baba has ordered the prosecution of holders of Police Community Relations Committee PCRC identity cards with effect from December 2022. The IG directed that whoever is found parading with the invalidated PCRC ID card should be arrested and prosecuted. The Force Public Relations Officer CSP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, in a statement issued today, said that it is in line with the IGP's zeal to sanitize and standardize all sectors, including the PCRC. He added that the IGP has also ordered the redesign and reissuance of new PCRC ID cards from the Force headquarters in Abuja and through judicious screening of membership across the board. In another development, the convoy of the Lagos State People's Democratic Party governorship candidate Abdulaziz Adediran, also known as Jandor, was attacked in the Koka area of Aguda in Surulere local government area of the state. Some suspected hoodlums were said to have shot guns and destroyed some of the campaign vehicles in Adediran's convoy during the attack on Friday, and 3 persons injured. Jandor, together with some party members and supporters, had a grassroots engagement with traders and other groups in the Surulere local government area shortly before the attack. However, the PDP and the ruling APC have traded blame concerning the attack. A statement by the Lagos APC spokesperson Sheye Oladejo condemned in strong terms what he called the unwarranted and unprovoked resort to violence on citizens of the state in the name of electioneering campaigns. The Lagos PDP spokesperson Hakeem Amode had also accused the APC of sponsoring thugs against Jandor's convoy. Elsewhere, Southeast governors have shunned the zone's regional conference on human capital development hosted by the Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo. The region's other 4 governors of Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu and Imo sent representatives to the 2-day conference held in Awka, the Anambra State capital. Soludo lamented the lack of unity among the region's leaders, saying it was detrimental to the Southeast's growth. He advocated for a regional education board to fashion out a curriculum for the region. The governor also noted that the Southeast should come together and set up a Teachers Certification Institute to certify teachers for schools in the region. You're listening to the World News at 6 on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. After the break, foreign stories and sports. And on the foreign scene, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has appointed former Nigerian Minister Oby Ezekwesili as an ambassador of grain from Ukraine. The program is an initiative of the Ukrainian government to assist countries suffering from severe food shortages relative to the war with Russia. Head Office of the President of Ukraine, Andriy Yermak, disclosed that Ezekwesili and her colleagues are joining international experts and leaders to support the initiative. Since its launch in November 2022, more than 30 donor countries have signed up. Yermak added that the prospect of expanding the project needs reliable partners with knowledge and extensive connections. Reacting, Ezekwesili on her Facebook page noted that she is delighted to accept the invitation of the Ukrainian president on the crucial program to stem food insecurity. Meanwhile, New Zealand Prime Minister Chris Hipkins today revealed that 3 people have died and at least 1 person is missing as a result of torrential rains that have caused major flooding and numerous evacuations in the country. He had travelled to Wainuapai, north of Auckland, to visit affected communities. An entire summer's worth of rain in Auckland, New Zealand's largest city, has been badly hit by rain and thunderstorms. And yesterday was the city's wettest day on record with an estimated 240 millimeters of rainfall, equal to an entire summer's worth of rain. And in sports, Kelechi Iheanacho was the hero once again as Leicester City defeated League 2 club Walsall 1-0 to seal a place in the Emirates FA Cup 5th round. The Nigerian international scored the winning goal in the Foxes' 1-0 win against Gillingham in the previous round. Iheanacho started the game on the bench and took the place of Zambia international Patson Dakar on 63 minutes. 5 minutes later, the striker fired home the winning goal from 20 yards. Iheanacho's shot took a wicket deflection off Brandon Comley to sail into the net. The 26-year-old has now scored 17 goals in 23 FA Cup appearances for the club. And that's it on the World News at 6. Just before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines again. You heard that President Buhari has assured Nigerians of the availability of new Naira notes. You also heard that fresh protests have rocked Osun State over a tribunal judgment. Southeast Governor Sean Soludo as Anambra hosts regional conference. Thugs attack John Doe's convoy, injure 3. And on the foreign scene, Ukraine President appoints Oby Ezekwesili as ambassador. And in sports, Iheanacho's goal sends Leicester City through to 5th round. And that is a wrap on the World News at 6. My name is Chioma Innocent. Please follow our social media handles at VOP903FM. Good evening and thank you for listening.